welcome to the Maui part of this vlog. So I just checked in to my hostel here. It's called Aloha Surf Hostel in Maui. It's in the town of Paia. The lighting is just terrible right now because it's about 7 p.m. I'm gonna grab a quick bite to eat and just some groceries and then try to head back. Well, I don't like any of this footage that I'm taking. This is fire. Honestly, if you're in Maui, stop at 808 Plates. It's fire. Good morning. So I got in yesterday and I was actually really tired, so I didn't end up taking a whole lot of footage. So today I'm actually going to join the tour group on Iao Valley, I think that's what it's called. So I'm going to join the tour group and then I'm going to try to hit up Haleakala after that for the sunset. This is actual day one in Maui and I only have 3 days in Maui, so it's actually going to be a very quick and fast trip. I'm going to try to make the most of it. By the way, this is my second hostel. This is a lot smaller than my other hostel, I guess you could say. There's a lot more people in my dorm or my room. What's nice about this hostel, if you do end up booking this hostel, is that they give free tours. You just have to sign up for it in advance. So that's why I decided to do the tour today. So I'm gonna go and get ready for that tour, make sure I don't miss it. And then if anything, I do have a car rental. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
You could boil it, make beans, or the type of
What's up? So I finished Iao Valley this morning with the hostel group and had a really cool tour guide take us around. He stopped often to kind of show us a lot of the nature in Iao Valley and kind of explain the history. So that was actually a pretty cool group. So right now I'm stopped at Kula Marketplace and I'm just taking a quick pit stop before I drive up to Mount Haleakala. I was not able to get sunrise tickets, so I'm just going to do the sunset, which I hear is just as nice, but it's also going to be kind of crowded because you don't need tickets. I realized driving in Maui, it's a lot of one-ways and a lot of windy roads, so you do have to pay attention and you do have to, you know, be very cautious, especially when you're, you know, dealing with a lot of locals. So just a note if you are driving in Maui. Okay, so I'm at the visitor center now for Mount Haleakala. It's closed today for some reason, and actually the entry fee was waived too, so I didn't actually have to pay today. The visitor center is at 7,000 feet, and the highest peak here is about 10,000 feet. So We have quite a bit of ways to go. I am trying to stop by the sliding sands trail for a little bit and just go on that just for I really think I'm only gonna go for a little bit just because one, I've already done a hike today, but two, I'm also just not really feeling as if I should do a long hike today at 7,000 or, you know, above 7,000 elevation. Maybe I'm just psyching myself out, but I'm just not feeling like it's a good idea right now to do that by myself. Just doing a little bit of it, at least I can, you know, try it out. So it's very cold up here, by the way, so be sure if you do go up this peak or if you go up Mount Haleakala for the sunrise or sunset that you have lots of extra clothes and then you bring very warm clothes. Bring extra blankets too if you want to, because a lot of people do that here. So we're gonna continue up the summit and I've got 30 minutes until I reach Sliding Sands Peak.
Head northwest.
Sorry, Sliding Sands Trail. Gosh, I can't talk. I didn't really know that it was such limited parking, and I got here early enough to park, but then I didn't take it because I thought I was gonna look out for that trail, and now there's no parking available and I'm very sad. I don't think the sliding trails thing is gonna be a thing anymore, but I'm just kind of like, oh fuck, I just hope I can find a spot. Okay, so I think I pretty much parked somewhere illegal. Yeah, I might get a ticket. I don't know, or I might get a fine. I'll let you guys know. Oh my god, I should have brought thicker clothes. I should have brought more clothes. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Good morning. So today I kind of unintentionally became a tour guide. So the Road to Hana tour at the hostel got canceled, so I selflessly invited some people to come with me. We'll see how it goes. Okay, cool. We're coming in right now. It's 40 miles, but it takes 2 hours to get to Hana. So just to give an idea of how loopy the road is. Everyone says you gotta get the banana bread at halfway to Hana.
When you buy stuff, you always like see the mark, tax mark. Yep.
That's so cute. Thank you.
It seems like B-list touristic place.
Yeah.
Which means that's the best place.
So many coconuts.
I mean, you can drink it. Has a totally different taste. A lot of oil in it. So, like, see right here. This part's all like the cream of the coconut. This is all oil right here. You watch it put it on the skin. It's like pure, just oil.
Steven.
Hey.
He's been my cameraman mostly all the day. And our friend Leo is behind us, but we don't know where he is right now because he fell sick. Guys, we made it. Leo made it. Okay, let's go. Made it to Red Sand Beach. It's raining right now, but I think it'll stop raining pretty soon. It's because of how the clouds look in the sky. Thank you for cooking. Morning. Today is my last full day in Maui, third and last day. So I want to talk about yesterday's itinerary a little bit, just because I didn't really get a chance to sit down in front of the camera and actually explain what I did yesterday. Not that I need to, but you know. So yesterday, I went to Road to Hana. I actually ended up taking two of the people from the hostel with me because I guess the tour at the hostel got canceled, and a lot of people that wanted to originally do Road to Hana weren't able to. So I had two friends join me, Steven and Leo, and they just kind of joined me throughout the entire day. For the record, Road to Hana is one of the most like windiest roads that you'll ever kind of see. It's 620 turns, and it's super loopy, super windy. It's very difficult to drive. You have to definitely have a lot of confidence when you're driving it. So if you ever plan to do Road to Hana, just make sure that you know that you are a confident driver when you're doing it, and try not to get back too late. We got back a little bit later, and I drove the last hour and a half to like hour in the dark, and it's not a fun drive to do in the dark. So if you do end up doing Road to Hana, try to end it off a little bit early. It was a really cool place though. Like, I would definitely recommend doing the Pipwa Trail. That was my highlight, and then doing the Red Sands Beach. There was a few other stops that we also made. Honestly, there's so much to see on Road to Hana, so dedicate a whole day to it if you have a whole day, and definitely check that out. Okay, so a little story time though, just because, you know, even on vacation, things go wrong too. Just be realistic about it. So, Road to Hana, like I said, is one of the most difficult trails to actually, you know, drive on. You have to be a confident driver. Surprisingly enough, like, you know, for me, someone like me, I was able to do it, and I was able to drive it, and without any, you know, accidents or anything that went wrong. I get back to the hostel, and I go to park my car, literally at the hostel, and I hit a parked car. Yeah, I end up scratching both cars, the rental car and a hostel employee's car. So I just came back and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, it was literally, of all the times to actually hit the car or like get scratches or anything, it was when I was parking the car and not in Road to Hana. So yeah, not the best ending to my day yesterday, but luckily the hostel employee here was really chill and really like forgiving about it. She just didn't, you know, she was completely okay with it, so thank God for her. I really am thankful for her. Thank you so much, Lexi. At the end of the day, it is just a car. I will pay for the damages, but I'm a little bit sad about the scratches. This is why you should also get damage waiver if you are renting a car, especially in places like Maui where you're not certain. If you're not certain about, like, you know, damages and all that stuff, I thought I was going to be okay with using my insurance, and which is what I did, and that was just that's very unpredicted. So anyways, that's my little short story. Not the worst thing that could have happened, but you know, just a kind of like a cherry on top of a long day. Okay, so moving on to today. Today is Friday. I don't really have a set itinerary for today. I haven't really been to the west or south side of Maui yet, so I kind of just want to take a drive around and check that area out. Yeah, I think today's going to be a very light day as far as like planning and itineraries or anything like that. Just kind of wing it and go with the flow type vibe. I don't know, as much as I love being at the hostel, sometimes I really do love just being with myself and just kind of doing my own plans and not having to like plan with anybody else or ask what anybody else is doing or what they want to do. It's just kind of nice to have your own car. Even though I scratched this car, like, it's just nice to have a car and kind of do what you want to do and have the liberty of doing that. Alright, and we're off.
Is there something after there's nothing to say?
I will say though, one of the downsides of being a solo traveler sometimes is that you can't really try out as many dishes or as many items on like a menu as if you would if you were with a group and you're doing family style. So this is one of those things that I'm like, I would love to try a different flavor, but I could really only afford to eat, well, I could really only eat one slice completely on my own.
It's a beautiful morning, blow it away. If I gave you the sunset, you wish for the rain. Do you even notice what I'm trying to say? If I gave you the ocean, you complain about the waves. Guess there's nothing, feels like I'm not doing this right. Like a star that's
got 2 different types of ahi, and then edamame is some mac salad for myself. So let me see how that is. Apparently Foodland is super fresh with the poke. It is super fresh, I'll tell you that much. It's like very good. So this was the first one. Second, today's just a food haul in the car day, you know, just keeping it simple. This latte, iced latte from, I think, Maui Island Brewing Co. It was on the strip in Old Lahaina town, which that town is really good for just souvenir shopping and walking around. It just got really hot, so I just was like, okay, I'm done walking around. A super nice and cute area to walk around, and then there's like boat tours and stuff available too. Number 2. I think I like the other one a little bit better than this one, but still good. It's so good and affordable at Foodland. Last item I got was this edamame. Forgot. This one's chili black pepper. Sweet chili black pepper. Actually a real good snack. I'm gonna save the most of this for later. Gonna enjoy and head to the beach.
Do you even notice what I'm trying to say? If I gave you the ocean, you'd complain about the waves. It's a beautiful morning, don't throw it away. If I gave you the sunset, you wish for the rain. Do you even notice what I'm trying to say? If I gave you the ocean, you'd complain about the waves.
So, this is something completely random, but something that I've always wanted to do in Hawaii is take a yoga class. One of the hostel employees actually teaches yoga at a yoga studio down the street. So I'm gonna check that out right now, and there's just something about yoga that grounds me every single time. Being in Hawaii and then being in Maui, it's such a spiritual and healing place. So it's kind of why I want to take a yoga class, because it is a healing island, but it's also a really healing practice. So yeah, just a really random activity that I wanted to do, and I might as well just do it while I'm here. Morning. Today is Saturday and I am leaving to go home today. I could not be more double mask. I could not be more bittersweet over leaving. I feel like this hostel experience has been so good. Definitely a more chill environment than Oahu. Honestly, Maui, you are beautiful. I would definitely recommend this island to anybody who's looking for more of a chill vibe and like very scenic things to do. Has like a very big combination of everything, from volcanoes to hikes to like just beaches and everything that you could see. So if you're watching this and if I did separate this into two different videos, this is the end of my entire Hawaii trip. I definitely will be back. Like, I definitely don't know when I'll be back, but I will plan to be back. Also, if you're following along and finishing this trip with me, you'll know how much I really want to rave about the hostel experience. Like, it's definitely something worth trying, especially if like you've always been curious, or if you just want a different experience of the place that you're visiting and then you also want to make some friends along the way. This is probably going to be the best way of doing that, and it's also very affordable. So people in hostels, in my opinion, are very welcoming and very down to like have conversations and talk to you, and then you can even meet long-term lifetime friends through hostels and then have traveling friends, because everyone really has the same kind of mindset when it comes to traveling. And I don't know, people are just so super chill, like super like open-minded for other cultures and open-minded for other people and backgrounds. And everyone that I've met, you know, comes from a different place, some different thing, and now I feel like I now have more connections in other places that I can, you know, reach out to, or that I can just ask for travel advice or anything like that. And I mentioned before in the last Oahu video that, you know, if you're not comfortable doing solo traveling, bring a friend to a hostel if you really want to. Like, it's definitely an experience to share. Some of the people here too also, you know, came in groups of friends, and some people, there's also a lot of solo travelers. So whatever it is, I would definitely recommend it. So if I don't end up vlogging more, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed traveling to Maui with me, and